Hey guys, it's Tech here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright. Okay. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. Is this turning into a noir or something? I mean, I guess it kind of already is, but like, you know. February 22, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally! Where have you been? My sister's trial's tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. No, I'm not seeing it. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So, you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yeah, that's correct. Wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? Right. The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please! I'm out of time. But, please, you have to help. It's my sister. Maya? Could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yeah, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of, jumpy or maybe just young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less. So we got a child prodigy on our hands. Right, okay. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. See, yeah, that's difficult, because it's American style, and we don't use 11th grade. I'm assuming that's like, I mean, if the graduation year is 16, that'd be like a year. Okay, well then I guess it does kind of make sense. But then again, maybe don't they graduate at 18? I don't remember. So then wouldn't it be like a 13th grader, 14th? I don't know. Great, another future professional in training. So, what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised I'd bring Mia Fey, but... That's interesting. How would she know Mia? So, you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Technically the age of adulthood is like 16 to 18, so yeah, you are. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Yes, but there's also the human element behind it, like witnesses. That's the reason you don't believe the witness, is it? Because you think, oh, it's not scientific, their word. That's gonna be the thing with you, ain't it? Okay. Don't you? Yeah. Sure, can't fault her lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of catheification. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister? Well, if there's matters in relation to Mia. My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. So, they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever need a defense attorney. And, well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia was a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Uh-huh. Well, naturally, when she gets like she is now, I kinda hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm hitting the eject button on this conversation. Let's just go to the precinct. Let's just, okay. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. God, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. Insert joke of she's single, but at the same time she's also underage, so that's also it's a VTuber joke. No excuses. Or did you not want a raise this year? Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Are you a military one as well? The badges, the... whatever those are? The... scarf? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Oh, she even got the no, that was... Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like... Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Right! There's something you should know from the start. Which is? The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. Oh, this is great. I got a prosecutor, so it's got to be all down to the nitty-gritty details. That's actually quite specific. It was in the witness deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed as it were. Well, that's just great. So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. That was not Gumshoe, surely. I suppose the correct term is detective. Not Gumshoe! A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you. Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What? Mr. Wright, what does it mean? Well, it means... the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do their job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible. You wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! It was in law school. I was in my third year. She was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. So... oh... excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. I was the best there was. Right, okay, I was thinking this was about to get oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana... Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. Huh? I know you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright? Yeah? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. Yeah. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get the bottom of this. Lana's confessed to the crime, yeah. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm gonna find out what. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she, well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something that defines a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground park and get the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay! Right, I guess we're going to the parking lots. This is a parking lot? Looks like some government I mean, I guess it's a prosecutor's office. Okay, checks out. So this is a lot where it all happened? Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work! Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my co-workers 3 years from now after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes? I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see? Oh boy. Hey there! You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? Well, what do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch and up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall! Marshall? Looks like a sheriff to me. Looky here, bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with a motherload of evidence. If you're fixing a mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. Why do I feel in the Japanese version he actually pulls out a gun? You know what dream is the cacti on the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? I don't know either. This is well before my time. You head on. Yeah. You head along home now. Happy trails, bambina. Was that, hombre a friend of yours? Kinda, sort. Yeah, he's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Right, first most, I'm going to the elephant in the room. What's this wallet? What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer? Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found a wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How is this scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Okay, well, I guess I did that. I am accessory to a crime now, it seems. I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examine the evidence in detail, okay? By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay, now, look at the court record. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now let's start examining, from every angle. Okay, Couldn't you use WASD? Oh look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with a press of enter. Or I can click. Oh yeah, that's a clue. Right. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID 5842189. I don't want to remember those numbers. Also, why is it blurred? See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess, so I don't see what science has to do with it. I don't have a. Oh no, I have a wallet here. It's under my hat. I'm going to wear this hat now, but it's allow me to explain. That's nothing scientific about it. I'm going to keep wearing the hat now because I like it. It's a nice hat. It's a nice hat. It also goes me. Okay. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. This isn't going to be a thing from for future Ace Attorney games, is it? I guess I gotta be on my toes from now on. Okay, no clues here. Phone! Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? Hey, what did you just say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. You. Oh, barrel. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy. I can't budge it. The drum over here is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. I think you'll probably just get arrested for trespassing. In fact, you may not even have to hide in a drum to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. You're kinda suspicious. Door? Look, a door. This must mean something. I'm not sure that doors mean anything. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. I fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Yeah. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Door. This is where the cars leave the lot. The air on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose. Aha! The theory of relativity. What? I've got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe, was Mr. Relativity German or was he British? Einstein? He was German. Mr. Relativity. Are you sure that was his name? I'm not a big fan of Emma. I'm not a big fan of Emma. Can I go? Oh, ladder! Aha! A ladder! That's a step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific... Huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Can I go to the side? Oh, yeah, I can. Oh, well, I think I found the car. That is a fancy... Ooh, tape recorder. Well, no time to waste. Let's go hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. Sheriff, like I said before, this here is our claim. You best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Again, I swear in the Japanese version probably had a gun. God, scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You wanna know who rides the red Mustang with the body in her saddle, huh? Please! No problem, partner. About time for Vitalis anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a cerveza you like. Prospector's office? What does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self, look up Vital's Saloon Cerveza. I know what a saloon is, it's a pub! Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our claim. Right. Great. Great. Maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me? Were you two all set? Is that him still? Us? Pardonnez-moi? What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches here? This is a crime scene. Hello, half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. That actually looks kind of tasty. I actually would like. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance. Especially passers-by. Or are you officers? Who the fuck are you, lady? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. I just realized her necklace is like... God, what is it? It's like a mini octopus thing. I may have been distracted by something else. Even if my days are as the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up, huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on the lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? You're the witness. I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up, Queen. Tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Oh, you're that kind of person. Right, I'm sorry. I don't swing that way. Well, I mean, I do, but I'm not... I'm not into the SD. I'm not a sub. Okay, let's see what you gotta say. Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil one who haunts this den of inequity. Evil ones? The prosecutors! They have no qualms about all the blackening the names of innocents. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for the king of prosecutors. What a farce! So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday? I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have personal grievances against prosecutors or something? Could I request your criminal record you so clearly have? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Ew! The most heinous of all the evil ones, the ones they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. You've got a criminal record. What was it? What was it? DUI? Driving without insurance? I'm not going to say the last one. So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Starr? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his slivery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Skye's knife? Wait a second, you know Lana Skye? Of course! It's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. Hang on a second, you said multiple. She said once. How many lunch boxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Starr? I come every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. The Far East where we are clearly in, even though it's trying to base itself off America. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. I mean, to be fair, those are what, bento boxes? I don't know, the idea of bento boxes is appealing to me. I've never had one. But then again, I'm a picky eater, so I probably won't like them. Why not make lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. Okay, I don't like those fish heads. What kind you gonna get from someone who's tried General Tsu's Trilobite lunch set? Never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate part of a Trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis, not. Right, I'm getting the feeling there's probably some corruption with the police here, so maybe that is what is going to be, you know, sort of, yeah. Did you have a bad experience with prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. She was! Come on, let me find Gumshoe. I'm sure he can dig some up. That'd be a sure case of food poisoning. Scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking Coffee Queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Right, well, lovely to see you, Miss Star, but, I got a prosecutor office to go to, apparently. Wow, hang on a second, hold on. Edgy? This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look! Look! There's a trophy of some sort here. A trophy? What, that shield? Takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office is this, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. Hey, Edgeworth! Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Miss Edgeworth? Huh? You know him from somewhere? Of course, I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right, her sister is the chief prosecutor, after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No! No! It was just Mr. Wright here, he, Hey, don't blame me! We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty, bright red sports car in the parking lot. Hmm? That would be my car. What of it? Your car? I'll say one thing, she can certainly scream. So the body was found in your car? Go ahead and say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After all, you went for all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir. I'm a Sky. It's nice to meet you again. No, that didn't sound forced at all. Ah, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit it was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would be the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. Forced? I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. I don't know, why not the bald guy? You know, it'll make my job easier. You? Mr. Edgeworth? To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors! You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time where there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy! Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go as far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Sky? Yes. We first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I've always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was a murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Okay, why do you have a knife in your toolbox? Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't he take a joke? You have the strangest sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Hey, can you tell me about this? No? Okay. No? Okay. Yabba dab. Wait. Well, that's I get it. Yabba dabba do. You're not funny. Okay, so I can't. I want to present something. I want to. Hey. Oh wait, no. I remember now. Hey, Edgeworth. Hey, do you know this guy? I want to present you. Let me present to you. Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright? Huh? What? Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, I'll take it for sure, won't he? I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. But then my sister would be found guilty. If she signs any deeper, I'm gonna start getting depressed. Okay, oh, I can investigate this. Right, okay. Blood. This must be the victim's blood, right? Either that or Mr. Edgeworth caught himself peeling an apple. That seems excessive for an apple peeler. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? Hey, maybe he spends his weekend roughing it in the wild. Edgeworth? In the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman. No, that's a scary thought. The handle? No? Anything? No? Anything here? No? Cool. Hey, Edgeworth. Hey, what the fuck's this knife for, Edgy? It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense. Especially with you. He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright? Nah, with Edgeworth, it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. Well, I'm just gonna look around. The hell's this, Edgy? I've been wondering. What the heck is this? What the hell is this? It has a big K on it. Prosecutor. King of prosecutors. Huh? What was that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So? So that K, that's... K stands for king? Yeah, you've got a problem with that. You having a laugh, bruv? You in a giggle? In it, bruv. I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors. Kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. Okay, this is going to be important, I see. What's up with the garb, Edgy? Wow, this jacket's even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. She's getting way too excited about this. My, what an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name before. Isn't that the old lady from the studio? And beside it, a giant steel samurai. It's the old lady, it's the old hag. Wow, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée? Oh, I don't think so, no. If I remember correctly, she was fursing over Edgeworth. Yep, it's who I thought. I don't think so. Okay, that's been examined. Tea set. Ooh, cute, what a pretty tea set. I go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing, the drawer below is filled with packs of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend, what an exquisitely splendid concoction. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. Chess. I know how to play chess. Hey, chessboard. I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like the blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head's kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges. Surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Also, that is incorrect. That should be a king, not a pawn. That should be checkmate. That is a 0 out of 10 chess game. Edgeworth, you should stop. Books, I think. Whoa, these are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Yeah, probably. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? He must study these reports so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. But it'd be funny to see him sweat bullets on that ladder. That's a big laptop. A work desk. It's quite tidy, as one may expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy to the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Okay, why did I mention Gumshoe there? Strange. Why did I just picture Gumshoe? He had Gumshoe clean it, probably. Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't. He'll sue you. Oh, no. Skip. I've already... No, skip! Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa. Something like this made me want to curl up and take a nap. I bet he pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. And then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow. It has... Okay. I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. I bet in the morning he has sofa hair and little creases in his cheeks from the seams. He's so cool. Sofa hair is cool? I think that's everything. Yeah, I think that's everything. So... oh, back here, I guess? Back to Ranklow? Nope. Okay. Detention center. Nope. Nope. Anything else, Edgeworth? No. Right. Alright, I might as well look at this. Do we have... hang up. Hey, check it out! There's a metal plate here! Also, it turns out I can use my mouse for this. Also, I just realized how dark I am now. So I'm just going to press a button and go whee! Looks like the names of all the previous recipients engraved on it. They all say Edgeworth, don't they? Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner? Ooh. Yeah, that's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime. When she says it, his name does kind of have a ring to it. Is that everything? That looks like everything. So basically it says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works. Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. He does seem too concerned about his award for better or for worse. And doesn't seem too concerned about his award for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? Sure. Could you tell me more about yesterday? The day of the murder. Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands of all cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield. I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Ah, okay. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15. So the murder happened right after you got back. What, right? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Oh, excuse me? What kind of voice do I do for this guy?
Excuse me, but he's, yeah, I'm gonna do my Joey voice. Wait, no, I can't do that. I did that for Larry. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, this was funny.
Excuse me, but Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises?
I'm Edgeworth, or what is it?
I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. I don't think I've got my Lord Freezer voice. There we go.
Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation's going at all.
Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir.
I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated.
Sir, but, sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangement, sir.
Give me your name.
Yes, sir. Meekings, sir. Officer Meekings.
Right. Officer Meekings, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month.
Oh. But, sir, I didn't know.
Poor guy. Looks like he was absent the day they gave out brains and good luck. Right. Yes, sir. He caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's see what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least.
Okay, I'm gonna leave before he gets mad at me.
Hi, lady. Bye, lady. Okay. The fuck is that thing there? Phew. We're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi. And traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? If only I'd been to the criminal affairs next door. Huh? Hold on, what's that? And what's with that handprint already? Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? Oh, wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the Blue Badger? Who's next to... Who's that next... Oh, forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger? Uh-oh, he's noticed me. He sure is running over here fast. Hey, pal! What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. Yeah, hold on a second. I want to... What is that handprint? I was wondering about that. What? The Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. Oh god, we're seeing it dance again. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances and dances until the battery dies. Poor Blue Badger. They need to dance until he drops. Okay, it's not that difficult. I've done electronic stuff before. You just literally solder a switch between two wires. It's not that hard, and it's just something that breaks a connection. Look, okay, I only got GCSE in electronics, but still. Look, that patrolman's saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you do that, your soup will get cold, buddy.
That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried.
I guess he wasn't saluting, he was wiping tears from his eyes. They make a good pair. Car. Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white? No idea. Why? Well, I think they're designed after a panda. A panda? No, they have scientific proof. It's just a theory. Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We'd just been at the zoo, see? What about zebras? Or do they not have those at your zoo? I think, isn't it just because it's recognizable? Down here is announcing the crime fighting campaign. Nice slogan. I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting sets. I don't think that's the kind of campaign. What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who's snuck into the cookie jar. I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. What about this? Usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911. You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in those posters. They hardly even look human. She has a point. Okay, hey, Gumshoe, we're having a conversation now. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the subject in this case. Why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. He says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and, she killed him. In 3 minutes? Okay, so then how come... Hold on. I'm piecing the contradictions here together that I will inevitably forget when I get around to the case. So... For 1202, that's got to be pretty high up on the prosecutor's office. So that would mean... But then... Well, that was the cheat... What? Was it? Nah, it'd be high up. So, like... There's no way you could carry him down in 3 minutes, especially without being seen. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yeah, well, no! Come on, pal, there's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir! Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of the criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean this time? Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my little sister's case, with my big sister's case and all, with my sister's case and all. It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranking people are being led into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranked guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down, Pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall? Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know the Marshall guy. A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. That, okay, I can't just left-click it. Detective Gumshoe? What can you tell me about this? Hey, pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that, you have to turn it into the police. People like you that get me in so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see, Bruce Goodman. Goodman? Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs? Whoa, now I remember! Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Well, first, sure. So this ID card belonged to the victim? He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think that's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal? Miss Richards mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. And Lana's confessing as much. Okay, nope. Don't want to examine. I want to present. I've got a knife. Oh. Found Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife. Huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor's guy to do such a thing? Wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Hey, you like this? Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. You at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal! I got an award for diligence myself! Congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? Why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. Yeah, I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently, he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors. Parking stop. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Right, I said I had to keep my mouth shut on that one. I know better than to go blabber on about things I don't know about. No, I wouldn't want you to do that either. Good. You don't know anything about... You created it! Anything else? Edgeworth's troubles. He's in a tough spot. Again. Again? Well, it all started with the murder of their defense attorney, Hammond. But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent! Listen, pal, there's always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispers of rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people will be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor's position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is buying the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is... What's his name? The guy in the parking lots? That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall? Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? Nah, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction. Okay. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there, and nobody will look at you twice, pal. Right. Let us go then. Hey, Marshall. Jake, was it? If that is your real name. Looks like the investigation's still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. I see. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun's... Okay, yeah. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, still here? Hello! Why a surprised look? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in the criminal affairs too. What happened to the security guard? I don't trust you. Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Oh, I can talk to him. There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime. A cold grave for men who lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment. He's asleep? Well, should we show this hopeless case to someone, this hopeless case something to catch his interest? There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the... Oh. Okay. Fine. Oh, god damn it. What's it say? Hey, look here. It looks like something's been crossed out. Maybe it was a letter or something to Detective Gumshoe. Let's see. Annual bonus, $20. I think a couple of zeros are missing. No, that sounds about right. At least in that detective's case. Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator. Anything else? Nope, never mind. I'm just gonna present it. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I'll warn you. Fan letters go right in the spittoon. There's a letter of introduction from a Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe? Ah, that old cow dog. He's holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. Ah, I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for the lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Ooh. Let's have a hootenanny. Hootenanny? Huh? I am British, sir. I do not know your wild western words. Note to self. Police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I'd say I won't be needing this anymore. Right, can we talk? Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good man always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little bit more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. A smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means a witness, Miss Angel Star. One stab to the chest, a fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. One knife wound, died from an hour and a half of 4 p. Oh, wait a second, One knife wound. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. But then why is it? That doesn't add up. Was my sister involved in the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why I didn't do much work with the chief prospector. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot? So it seems like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. Okay, but like prosecutors, maybe. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective? You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So, why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do... nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog who can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, huh? Edgeworth. That cow dog's been kicked out of this cow run by order of the chief of police. Just, he don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? I mean, I guess it makes sense, because, like, conflict of interest and everything. I sort of understand it. Do I dare present stuff? No. You know what? I'm just gonna slide over here now. Tape recorder. This looks like a cell phone. Oh! I thought it was a tape recorder. Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else who it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Sure. Right. Let's check it out. Oh, okay. I got no choice, but it must... yeah. Right, Wait, no! No! No. I was... okay, it's weird. It's like, I can use it, but I can use my middle mouse button, but I can't. Not middle mouse button, my right click, but I can't, because it cancels it. Okay, so, strap. Man, what a boring strap. What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know? Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know? I see this is as popular as ever with the kids. Anything else? Oh. This phone's still on the redial screen. Redial? Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that you never know with people from your generation. Hey! Whatever, let's check this phone out. Now let's see who the owner of this phone called last night. Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. Okay. Hey, that song, I know that! Oh, I know that even. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you? Oh, well, yeah. But whose phone is it anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prospector Sky. What? It's my sister's? She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who did she call? Ghostbusters? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of them new-fangled ringtones. Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. Wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. You're from L.A. Uh-oh, I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Wouldn't it be as to be the North Star? Ken of the North Star? No? Just me? Okay. Right, well. Let's keep examining. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort? Look, something's written on it. 675-1212. You're right. Let's see, it says, oh, 67S 1212. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was being killed. Well, so, was it me, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Note to self, for detective briefing, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. I'm sure Edgeworth won't know what this means either. Gumshoe might. he was a fellow detective. This appears to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Why was the lock forced, though? Quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. This rope, is it? Yeah, they laid it in the outline of the victim's body. So, wait. The victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. You have got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. Is that everything? Yeah, no, nothing there. Okay, Gumshoe. Hey, you know anything about this? Okay. Never mind. That can't be everything, could it? Yeah, that's not everything. Nope. Am I still not done in the parking lot? Oh, there we go. So, there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister? That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. Huh. And the prospect tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate's decided, Bambina. Minor condolences. Officer Marshall. Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... Is there something between this cop and his sister that I don't know about? Were they lovers? Man, everyone wanted to get in Lana's pants, apparently. I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's a-blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill wind, someone's up to something here, but who? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? It was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you'll find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky. What? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all them cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some load them with deals. What you're saying is Edgeworth was making deals to win trials. Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Is that where Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. So, you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma. Yes? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? It's a Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids? The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. 5:18, just after the murder took place. Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. The detective is murdered and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. Well, I don't know how I'm getting out of this one. but I'm going to save my progress at this point, and I'm going to call it good. So, thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye!